So today here we're here at Newtongate and we're going to be talking about an autonomous SwarmBot sprayer. So we'll get into it, I guess. So why'd you build this and how?
So basically the idea of this was, the first most important thing is we don't have to drive them. So we don't need operators. Labour can be very hard to find in rural communities, and that's where autonomy is really going to be a nice fit for us, so that we can we can really change the dynamics of the way that you run the farm. You're able to put the robot on front of the sprayer now and do spot spraying, and also you're able to utilise labour for other things on the farm. So instead of sitting on the sprayer, you can be in the shed, fixing the truck or getting the header ready, or bits and pieces, and the sprayer is still out there working. So it's really about utilising the labour within your farm, and yeah, that's the main driver. And obviously we also got the ability to spot spray a lot more accurately with autonomy. We can go a bit slower and get a lot more clarity out of spotting those weeds as well, which is really handy.
Yeah, okay. Why is this better than all the competitors in that?
So the thing with Boss and Boss spraying, we like to think we're number one with service. That's a big thing for us. So when you purchase a piece of equipment with Boss, we're entering into a relationship with each other where we've got your back and you've got our back. So if you're broken down, we're there for you in a flash. And if you need help, service, make your machine work better, that's really number one about us. Obviously we know our design's good and our foundations are good, but number one for us is we're going to be there for you. Our slogan is growing growers. So you're going to grow our business by buying a machine, and we're going to help you grow a better crop.
Okay. So what are the key features of this?
Key features with our autonomous sprayer is we've got 1 metre ground clearance, which is really cool. So a bit like an SP where you've got a bit of extra clearance there. And we'll do you a bit of a walkthrough if you want. Yeah. So yeah, we've got the robot on the front, gooseneck design, nice high clearance. Got our weeded on board in here, so we've got our weeded console. Got our pump pressure, we've got a flush system, our decontamination and our recirculating boom. This is our main fill point, our fresh fill point, hand wash tank. On our boom here, we've got our weeded sensors. So these are all of our weeded sensors. And then we've also got PWM on every nozzle as well, so pulse width modulation. So we've got turn compensation on the turns and pressure-based control, so spray quality is perfect. Yeah.
So I guess how big can you get it and how wide is that?
So in autonomy, we can do 3,000 litres with the main tank and up to 27 metres in boom width. 24 metres is our most common, but 27 metres is the biggest we can do. And yeah, that's where we're at with the autonomous series at the moment. So in our trail sprayers, we can obviously go to 10,000 litres, but in autonomy, we like to sort of scale it back and keep it small and simple.
And are you going to start making bigger models than that?
Bigger models, there's a lot of R&D going on in the autonomous space. Object detection's a big thing, and working out how big we can go successfully. So 27 metres is a really good size for keeping it compact, manoeuvrable and easy to use. And once you start going to much larger widths, it can be the complexity, we have a lot more complexity. So definitely smaller and autonomy go very well together. Also compaction is an advantage with this as well as a lighter machine. So when it's wet, we can get around a lot more than your heavier machines will. So yeah, we like to think there's a lot of advantages to being small and simple.
And do you only build this for the SwarmBot, or is there other?
So at the moment we have our partnership with SwarmBot. So we build our autonomous machines with them in a relationship with Boss and Swarm, and then we've got all of our trail spraying range as well.
Okay. And is this like the gooseneck and trail the only way you do it, or you do
Yeah, all of our machines are gooseneck, mate, and I'll tell you why. So basically, the idea is it allows the robot to be a lot more compact. So when we're turning, it's not as long, and basically this thing can completely turn inside itself. So this wheel is able to completely go all the way in there, and it can spin in a really tight
space.
Yeah. Save space, backing it in the shed, getting it around the farm, manoeuvring around. Yeah, big advantage.
Thanks.
No worries, mate.
Thanks very much.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate it.